Yeah, I'm gonna react to the story of BERKSTMANMAN. That's how you pronounce it. He's from Philly. I never heard of him, but video was made by Funna, yeah.
Stand on everything I'm saying in these raps, and don't let me catch that long loaf and he a pack. Tell the truth, we the reason that your homies came up dead. We turn ops to packs. I'm really active with my pistol, this just not a rap. You still at work?
Damn. He was rapping that shit, drilling niggas, bro.
The subject of today's video proves just how dangerous it is to mix the streets with rap. In drill rap, it has become normalized to diss your ops and especially to diss the dead. But when you diss the dead, it puts a target on your back bigger than anyone can imagine. The subject of today's video is a Philadelphia drill rapper that made a viral song dissing all of his dead ops, and just days later, his life would tragically come to an end. The subject of today's video is none other than BERKSTMANMAN, and today,
BERKSTMANMAN. Oh, that's what it is.
we're going to be telling his story. But before we get into the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. BERKSTMANMAN, real name Wesley Rodwell, was from North Philadelphia. More specifically, he was from Burke Street /2418. He had a rough upbringing and was surrounded by poverty and violence growing up. Eventually, he would jump into the streets. He was closely affiliated with a notorious Philadelphia set by the name of Zoo Gang, made famous by the rapper Poundside Pop. Zoo Gang primarily beefs with another Philly set that calls themselves the Black Flags, and they are from the Blumberg area. The two sides have been beefing for years, and eventually BERKSTMANMAN would become one of the key figures in this beef.
Tracy and Jim, police have not made any arrests. They describe this as a targeted attack, and they say it's a miracle. With so many bullets flying, this wasn't any worse. Philadelphia police tell us 4 men jumped out of a minivan, fired 27 shots, and killed a 25-year-old man walking with his girlfriend who was not harmed.
As I mentioned earlier in the video, one of the most known members of Zoo Gang was Poundside Pop. One day, Poundside Pop's watch was stolen from him, and it is believed that a Black Flag member by the name of Loso, real name Jaleel Shands, was the one that allegedly took it. This would put a target on his back and make the zoo want to come after him. On April 21st, 2021, Loso was leaving a restaurant with his girlfriend on the 300 block of Chestnut Street when an SUV pulled up next to them and 4 gunmen hopped out. The gunman opened fire on him and let off over 24 shots. In the aftermath, Loso was tragically pronounced dead at the scene at just 25 years old. Fortunately, his girlfriend—
Damn, bro, 25. You shouldn't. Like, dying at that age, at any young age, is not valid, bro. That's OD. That's OD.
Was able to escape uninjured. It is widely believed that BERKSTMANMAN was allegedly one of the shooters in this incident, and him and other Zoo Gang rappers bragged about this murder in their music.
I know why they mad at us. 4 deep in that Johnny with them lighters, and we spark him up. Go to Loso grave site, pull out and take a piss.
Driver fighting for his life, and his passenger also hurt following a drive-by shooting overnight in North Philadelphia. Police say it happened on the highway at 23rd and York Streets just after 1 o'clock this morning. One eyewitness telling officers that a dark SUV, possibly a Cadillac, drove by the victim's car and began firing. That victim's car with more than 10 bullet holes. Officials say the driver was shot twice in the head and is in extremely critical condition. The passenger was also shot in the face but is expected to survive.
One of the most well-known members of the Black Flags is a rapper named NSU Shido. On September 7, 2021, Shido was in the passenger seat being driven by his friend named Neef Curry on the highway at 23rd and York Streets. It was shortly after 1 a.m. when they were out driving, and they began to be followed by a dark SUV. Once the SUV caught up to them, someone in the SUV rolled down the window and opened fire at them. In the aftermath, Shido and Neef's car was littered with more than 10 bullet holes, and Neef Curry was shot twice in the head. Tragically, he would later pass away in the hospital. Shido was also shot in the head multiple times, but fortunately he was able to survive his injuries. It is widely believed that BERKSTMANMAN was allegedly the shooter in this incident, and he claimed responsibility for it in his music.
Go ask that rapper consequences you gon' get from dissing. They left his homie in that CA. He was dissing me and then he crying, we killed his friend. Dissing on the game, boy, you know how that's gon' end. Two right to his brain, and I heard one to his chin. He survived them shots, but we know he gon' lack again. I know Shido shoulda ducked, loafing in that car, I lost your homie.
This nigga was wildin', bro. He was bugging.
Prior to his death, on Wednesday, May 25th, 2022, at 2 p.m., Philadelphia police officers responded to the 1600 block of West Erie Avenue and discovered BERKSTMANMAN lying face down in the street. He was suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Medical personnel arrived and pronounced him deceased at the scene. He was only 20 years old. It's sad to see the streets consume another life. Unfortunately,
damn, he lost his life that young, bro. That's sad.
dissing the dead has become normalized
But this is what this street shit comes with, bro.
in music, so stories like this are becoming more and more common. Let me know what you guys think about the situation in the comment section, and please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Damn. That's Burke Street death scene.
Bro, why they start rumbling on the porch though? Look, they up there rumbling on the porch. The body's still on the ground. Toast rolling the gas. Oh. Oh shit, bro, they wrong. Shit get wild. Bro, they really rumbling on the porch though. They over there screaming and shit.
Okay, that's it. That's the video. Yeah, man. It's sad, bro. Like, this how this, like, when you in the streets, like, there's no fucking rules to this shit, bro. Like, it's either kill or be killed, or be killed in the streets, bro. Like, anything can happen in the streets. It's sad that, like, these guys had to lose their life at a young age, but this how the streets work. The streets do not care. The streets have no rules, bro. So if you're a youngin, if you want to be in this, if you're a youngin, like, if you want to be in the streets, just know what it comes with it, bro. But it's not really good to be in the streets. Like, it's not gonna have a good outcome, bro. So yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes. Wave your chicken how you are.